Y'all want to know a name I haven't heard in a long time? Lil Nas X, man. When was the last time you heard Lil Nas X even on the radio? I remember back when I was, what, 16, 15? I couldn't escape a Lil Nas X song, especially in that Old Town Road. God damn. I feel like that song got way too big. Like, it got way too big. Man, if you had TikTok in the early stages of TikTok, you know that Lil Nas X had that platform in a chokehold. And it seemed like you wouldn't let go anytime soon. But see, here's the thing about having a platform like TikTok in the chokehold. It's a kid's app, you know what I'm saying? And so in order to appeal to kids, you have to post not kid-friendly content, but you gotta give the devil a lap dance, nigga. What the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? We all understood where he was going with it after a while, but it just became a gimmick, bro. His whole career became just one big gimmick. And if you know anything about gimmicks in the industry, they don't last long. Like, they just don't. You got plenty of examples of gimmicks. You can go down the line. 6ix9ine, who else was a gimmick? Young Jesus, who else was a gimmick? Whoa, Vicky was a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing things for shock value. When you're doing things for shock value, eventually you're not going to shock anyone anymore. They're going to expect this kind of behavior from you. And that's what happened with Lil Nas X, man. He got boring, extremely boring. And not only did he get boring, he got lame, extremely lame. And I talked about this extensively in my video where I reacted to him. I think it was like the J. Christ video. And I was talking about how originally when this guy came out, like I said, he did the Old Town Road joint, and he was appealing to children. That's the thing. Children loved Lil Nas X when he first came out because it was kid-friendly, bro. Like, it was kid-friendly. The Old Town Road thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can vibe to that. Young, old, but mostly children like that song. And then you go Panini. That was kind of kid-friendly, too. Like, if he stayed on that vibe, he would have been Dr. Seuss level rich and famous. He would have been, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, if he would have stayed appealing in children, bro, he could have had hits on hits and could nobody been able to top. Young boy wouldn't even been able to top him. Because he had the formula, he had the strategy, he had the marketing, he had the likeness, even after he came out as gay. See, when he came out as gay, I felt like nobody could touch him. Because once you come out as gay, and then you got all the hits, who's not behind you at that point? But then he came out with Montero. Now, I don't care what nobody says, that was the nail in the coffin for him. He never came back from Montero. After Montero, it was over with. It was over with, bro. He tried his hardest. He tried his gosh darn hardest, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, bro, because people might play about their sexuality. People might play about their what to listen to, like, you know, like kid-friendly music and stuff like that. But they're not about to play about religion, bro. Because here's the thing about religion. People turn to religion to save their lives. You know what I'm saying? People turn to Jesus Christ to save their lives. You know what I'm saying? So they don't take that type of stuff lightly, bro. Even if it's a song or an album or a project or a video or anything, people have a deep personal connection with this figure. And you over here mocking this figure with the sex symbol and this, that, and the third. And it's like, what did you think was gonna happen? I know you didn't think that was going to propel you further than Old Town Road. Like, everything that if I was Lil Nas X, everything that I did after I'm over here stuttering. Everything after Old Town Road would have been on the same lines of Old Town Road or better than. I'm not about to go down. I'm not about just so I can rage bait and try to get some attention. Because attention, the way that he was trying to get it wasn't gonna last long. Anybody could have seen that. The way that he was trying to get his attention, it was not gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Academic said that he don't think that Lil Nas was famous. I mean, he don't think that X was talented. I feel like he was talented. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he has the potential to make a great song. But when people see you and they see a gimmick, when people see you and they see that they can't take you seriously, no one's gonna want to live. People like certain artists because they know that they can take them seriously. Like YoungBoy, for example. I always gotta bring up YoungBoy. People take YoungBoy extremely seriously. When his songs come on, people just, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, people don't scoff at his songs and laugh at his songs. There's some people that do, but there's some people when that YoungBoy cut on, they get into a different mode. You can't do that with Lil Nas X because you can't take him seriously. He's a gimmick. He's a joke. He's a joke. Every single time you see Lil Nas X, he's doing something else to troll you. He got the pregnant baby thing. He dancing on the devil. He got the transgender Jesus thing going on. You got all these things, and it's like, gang, what do you want? What do you want me to say and do? Like, it's cool for the 30 seconds of fame that you wanted, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this for a couple weeks. Oh my God, look at what he did. And then after that, then what? That's what separates the real artist from the fake artist, bro. Cause like Kendrick Lamar, he can create an album or come out with a song and it'll last forever because there's passion behind it. There's meaning behind it. You can take the song seriously. You can also take Kendrick Lamar seriously. You know what I'm saying? As an artist. So when he comes out with a project and you listen to it, okay, yeah, I can get into this. You know what I'm saying? This is obvious. There was a level of creativity. There was a level of the passion behind this this single. With Jay Christ, you're obviously looking for attention. You're obviously you not all attention is good attention. That's one thing about it. I feel like that's the title of Lil Nas X's cautionary tale. Not all attention is good attention. Just because you're getting attention, just because you're getting money, just because you're getting fame, just because you're getting likes, just because you're getting comments, just because you're getting views, shares, that don't mean you're successful. That just means you're popular. Popular and successful are two different things. They're two different things, okay? There's a lot of people that are popular and broke as hell. If YB and Namir walk into a room, I bet there's gonna be some heads that turn, but not for the right reasons, bro. Not for the right reasons. They're gonna know who he is, but not because they like his music. Not because they, you know what I'm saying? He's because, shoot, he made a trash ass song, Soul Train, and everybody was laughing at it. That's why he's popular right now. People don't even, when people think of YB and Namir, you don't even think of Rubbing Off the Paint. You don't even think of, that's really the only song or he had that one song with 21 Savage, and I don't even, all I can think of when I think of YB and Namir is Rubbing Off the Paint and Soul Train. I'm sorry. It went from Rubbing Off the Paint to Soul Train. So yeah, man, like you gotta be smart, bro, when it comes to this music stuff, bro. You cannot treat, like, the meme stuff is cool and all that. It's cool and all that if you don't want to be around long. If you don't want longevity in the industry, then be a meme rapper. That's perfectly fine, because the thing about meme rappers is you get to live the lifestyle, but you're gonna be applying that McDonald's later on in life. You're gonna be applying that, especially if your expenses get too high, man. That's why these rappers be going broke, because they live beyond their means, even when their means is beyond how they live. What does that mean? That means that they buy these luxury homes, these big ass fucking cars and watches and chains, and you know what I'm saying? You buying it with money that ain't even yours. That's the main thing about it. A lot of these artists are buying things and purchasing big time purchases with money that doesn't even belong to them. Did we not forget what a cash advance is? It's a loan. A cash advance is a loan. Okay, when you get signed to a label and they're giving you this lump sum of money, guess what? You gotta pay that back. Now, what does that mean if you're a gimmicky rapper that doesn't know how to make long-lasting music that can resonate with his audience? What does that mean for you? That means you get shelved. That means you get shelved. And if you get shelved, what happens? You're not making no money, right? You're not making no money. And if you're not making no money, and you got this big ass fucking house and all these cars and chains, watches, and all these bills you gotta pay for, what happens? You go broke. And then when you go broke, what happens? What happens? You end up like Soulja Boy, still on TikTok, trying to promote a song that ain't going nowhere, and no one wants to listen to it, because Soulja Boy became a gimmick. All that, every single time you see Soulja Boy, I'm the first to do this, I'm the first to do that. He became a joke. No one looks at Soulja Boy and takes him seriously. So he's still on TikTok promoting the songs, trying to get his music out there, still trying to go on tour, and you wonder why and you think, okay, yeah, these artists just like making music, artists just love music. No, they're not making good music. They're not making long-lasting music with longevity. So they gotta keep going and keep going and keep. They can make one song and live off that one song for the rest of their lives. Mariah Carey is straight for life. She is straight for life, and her kids are straight for life, and her kids' kids are straight for life, and her kids' kids are straight for life. All I want for Christmas is you. Let me stop before I get copyrighted. You ain't gotta worry about Mariah Carey falling off. Well, I mean, not falling off, but you don't gotta worry about Mariah Carey going broke. Cause no matter what, no matter when, no matter how, it's December, that song getting played. She getting some nice royalty checks every single Christmas. I promise you. She don't never gotta worry about buying her kids no Christmas gifts. She probably get Christmas gifts to her. She don't even gotta buy it. She is the epitome of Christmas. At this point, when you think of Christmas, you think of Mariah Carey. Let's talk about it. And Lil Nas X could have had that same thing. He came up with a little Christmas song, but it ain't really go as good as he really, you know what I'm saying? But I liked it though. I like the Christmas song. But like I said, he ruined his reputation, man. I don't even know if I don't know if the Christmas song came before or after Montero. Let me do some research real quick. Because if the Christmas song came before Montero, then I don't know how it didn't go well. But if the Christmas song came after Montero, then we have our answer. So Holiday was released November 13, 2020. All right, now let's ask about Montero. 2021. Oh, so what? How did that song not do well? I don't know, but yeah, he could have did way better. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all the whole Lil Nas X situation in the comments, man. Y'all think Montero is what messed him up, or do y'all think just simply him keep relying on a gimmick? That's what messed him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Montero was a nail in the coffin because you cannot play with Jesus. You can't. Christianity is one of the most popular, one of the most respected worldwide religions, no matter who you go to. No matter who you go to. I don't know, you can't play with it, bro. Also, I kind of feel like he leaned into the gay thing too much. Okay, we get it, you're homosexual, okay? There's nothing wrong with being homosexual, but shoving it down our throats every 5 seconds is crazy. And then going out talking about how you gonna give a man fellatio on stage. Did we forget who your core fan base was? Your core fan base was not the LGBTQ community. That's not how you came out. That's not how you blew up. You blew up because you were a kid-friendly artist. You made a song that anybody can dance to. You know what I'm saying? Usually parents gotta search through they kids' playlist, removing things. You know what I'm saying? Why you wanna listen to this? Why you wanna listen to that? Old Town Road, come on, they don't gotta worry about that. I got the horses in the bag. And it was hard. It was a hard song. And then you gonna come out dancing on the devil? Make it make sense. Make it like, what was he thinking? Anyway, man, that's all I got for this video, man. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications with all of your friends and some guys. Peace out.
Oh, tell me something, do we have a problem? I put you in a box and ship your body to Nevada. I really didn't want to hurt the child, but I gotta. You been a bad kid, cause I've been a bad father. That's all good, I'ma get everything in order. I got a disorder, I can start making hits out of border. I pull up and slaughter all my opponents with